Well, a very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're located, and welcome to the channel. We are so excited to have you here. I know I said this was going to be a live event from the Jubilee, but Mark will be joining us shortly. He actually joined us and was like, hey, I just want to record something real quick and then I'll be on. So, all good. He will be here shortly. Stay tuned. In the meantime, True Texan Girl Jay, hey from West Houston, thanks for joining us. So glad to have you here. We have so much content coming out for you all. We are staying busy with videos. Mark has been taking tons and tons of videos and pictures, sending them over to me, and I am doing everything I can to get them up as fast as I possibly can. We currently have 2 videos that we're working on for the Beach Buns location. He's tried all of those different hot dog options and varieties so far, and they all look amazing. I can honestly say I wish that I were there instead of here in Phoenix, but you know what? I'll have my time, and I'm really excited for him and for you all to get to experience the Carnival Jubilee soon. So anyway, yeah, today we are just trying to find out, what do you want to see? What haven't you seen from the Carnival Jubilee so far? And what are some things that you're interested in learning more about? Once Mark hops back on to the call or into this live event, he will be able to provide us some more clarification and provide those answers. But if you want to start dropping those into the chat, that would be awesome, so that I can start pulling those up onto the screen as soon as he joins back in. But as I mentioned, yeah, Mark is actually currently recording something. It's a nonstop life while we are sailing away. Mark is staying super busy, eating nonstop. I wish I was there with him to enjoy some of those food items, because the main dining room looks like they have some really great menu updates. We haven't sailed since Emeril Lagasse became the chief culinary officer. So this is our first opportunity to experience some of those new menu changes. And from what I've been seeing, it looks like the menus are amazing. Lots of really good food and just great combination of all the different foods and everything else. So it's really exciting to see all that. Excuse me. So yeah, it's really cool. I know he's having a really good time, and just exploring all those new areas, the new zones, the shores, the currents. They look so beautiful, and the pizza that's offered at the Coastal Slice looks amazing. So jealous. The Tex-Mex pizza is right up Mark's alley. He loves a good spicy dish, and having those jalapenos on there definitely helps. And then also that barbecue chicken pizza looks pretty amazing. All right, it looks like we got Mark here, so I'm going to throw him into the chat. Hey, Mark.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Rocky. Good to see you. Good to be here.
Yeah, I was just catching everyone up, letting them know that you were recording some more food options. It looks like you got a bowl of soup from, let me guess, Beach Buns?
Beach Buns. So I'm going to tell you this so you don't have to watch the video, but go out and watch the video. The
Please.
split pea soup.
Ooh.
I mean, you don't taste the ham. You don't taste any of the other ingredients. You just get a very, very strong pea flavor. But it's a good thing I like peas, because the split pea soup is delicious.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I've asked everyone that's joined us today already to drop some of their questions and requests into the chat here. So I'm going to pull some of those up on the screen. Oh, you got some big chicken. Oh, what did you get?
I got the grilled chicken, and I got the Uncle Jerome. So
Okay.
Paul didn't quite understand what I was asking for, but my brother got this for me. He asked for the grilled chicken sub. They didn't understand, so I got a crispy chicken, I got a grilled chicken, and then I asked for buffalo sauce, and I got some sort of, I don't even know what it is, Rocky, but I'm gonna make do.
That sounds great.
Hey, if it's too loud while I'm crunching on these amazing big chicken fries, if you've never had a big chicken fry, they're the best things on earth.
They are so good.
I'm gonna toss it back over to you, Rocky.
Sounds good. So I just want to let you know, we've got a few people that have already asked several questions. Matchell Butler has asked about the casino. I know that we do have a short video that you shared with me, Mark. It's about 2 minutes long. We're kind of going back and forth on whether we want to do a longer video or if we're going to stick with that 2 minutes.
What I'll try to do right after this live, while we're still in port and the casino is closed, I'll try to do a quick walkthrough
Perfect.
because as you know, we can't record in the casino while it is open. And so I'll try to do a walkthrough right after this live while the casino is closed, as we are in port of Cozumel.
That sounds great. Thank you so much for that. True
But it's the
Texan
same,
Girl
by the
J.
way,
Oh, what?
Rocky. It is the
What?
same as Mardi Gras. It's the same as Carnival Celebration. You've got the non-smoking side of the casino that also includes the walkway, and then you've got a smoking side as well. And so it's the
Right.
same exact layout as those, with just a ton of slot machines. Not a ton of tables, but a ton of slot machines in that casino.
Very nice. That's fun. Everyone likes live gaming. That's always cool. All right. True Texan Girl J said that she can't wait to see the street eats. Do you have some videos coming our way for street eats, Mark?
I just went up there today. The street eats menu today is probably my least favorite of the entire week, but I've been taking pictures all week long. There's
Nice.
a lot of shrimp in the options today, which I'm not a big seafood guy, so I might pass, but I'm definitely getting street eats tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and it is our final day on Carnival Jubilee, which is hard to believe.
So sad. It's gone by so quickly.
It has gone by so quickly. Rocky, do you know where I am, by the way?
I am going to guess
these
that you are
plants?
on deck 8 in the summer landing area near the aft of the ship.
It's my favorite place. It is, no one knows about this place, it seems, and it is just absolutely beautiful back here.
And let's continue keeping that secret.
Okay, yeah, okay. Shh. Between us and the folks that are online.
Right, exactly. Let's see here. Loretta Segura is asking if there's been any word on the Sailgate party.
So
no,
not all of the entertainment options are live yet.
Okay.
And so maybe tomorrow we're gonna have a big Sailgate party, but not all of the entertainment is live yet on Jubilee.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully they'll get those online soon for those sailing in the next couple of weeks or next couple of itineraries. That would be fantastic.
And maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll see some Sailgate tomorrow. Sail Away party was epic. Kendall Fire, y'all. If you get to sail with Kendall Fire, she's an amazing cruise director. She keeps the entertainment going all cruise long. Sail Away party was epic. The Fun Squad has been great. They've been everywhere that you would want to be on the ship.
That's fantastic. And you've seen quite a few people that you've sailed with before from the cast and from the playlist and Fun Squad and all of them.
And passengers.
And passengers.
So the Fun Squad, only one from the Fun Squad that I've recognized. She was on the Venezia with us, Michaela. And then we have, y'all, I know you're going to find this hard to believe, but the number of bartenders that have recognized me and said hello has exceeded any other previous cruise. Anna Maria down at Java Blue, she recognized me right away and came up and gave me a big hug. The photographers,
awesome.
There have been several photographers that have posed for selfies with us. They've even commented on our Facebook page. Like, it's been really cool. And then a couple of cruisers that I was on the Venezia with, on the inaugural on the Venezia with. So
oh, really?
Really, really cool. Yep, really, really cool.
That's awesome. Very cool.
What else, Rocky?
Looks like we got Princess Nolad again. Thank you so much for coming back to join us with our live today. They said, hey, cruisers. Hey, Mark. Hey, Rocky. Can't wait to see the daily fun times. If you're able to collect and share them, please. How's that going for you, Mark?
I have collected every single daily fun times, and I've collected multiple copies of each. So maybe we do a raffle or something with the inaugural fun times. I don't know.
I like it.
Rocky, I've got you a copy of each one as well, in addition to me.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm sure that we'll
You're
probably
welcome.
put them up on our website, on our blog. This way, anyone that wants to look at them and see what it's like being on an inaugural sailing cruise, you can get all those details there.
And y'all, that is Rocky's gift from this cruise, the fun times.
Fun times. That's it. Awesome. Hey, Cruising with Brandy. Thanks so much for joining us today. It's good to see you on. So nice. Matchell said thank you, and that is for the casino tour. So we'll look forward to getting that out soon. And then looks like Desmisha Washington had a question for you, Mark, and that is, which do you prefer, the Golden Mermaid or Dr. Inks?
I am so glad you asked that question. We've just had this whole complete conversation last night. I'm going to give you the consultant cruise life answer.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you Mark's answer.
Wait. Hold on. Let me
Yup.
change the screen here because this sounds important. There we. Oh, that was weird.
Special edition.
There we go.
Y'all, Dr. Inks or Inks PhD and the Golden Mermaid are both amazing bars. They both have unique drinks and cocktails and delicious options on the menu. And the servers at both are absolutely amazing. But if I had to pick one, there is a clear winner in my mind. Do you want to know it?
I think the viewers want to know it.
It is the Golden Mermaid by a mile. The drinks at the Golden Mermaid, the one has edible gold glitter in it, and it is honestly, it's one of the best drinks I've had this entire week on board. The Dr. Inks are good. They're really good. They've got the boba foam, and they've got, or not boba foam, the sea foam and the boba pearls, and they're enjoyable. And I have not had a drink that, there was one drink that I didn't enjoy. It looked like Ursula's drink. It was a black drink, and it tasted like, it didn't taste very good at the Inks PhD. And so Golden Mermaid, everything that I've had there, every single one of their unique drinks and cocktails I've had there have been great. But again, both, I would say Dr. Inks is a little bit sweeter, and Golden Mermaid just feels a bit more elevated, which is exactly what Carnival was going for in the design of that bar.
Awesome. Well, I know that you provided us with the menus for both of those venues, and that was actually uploaded to our tour that we did of the Currents. So I'll drop a link in the description below after this live event ends. So if anyone is watching this post live, you'll have the opportunity to be able to review what those drink menus look like and make a decision for yourself on your upcoming Carnival Jubilee cruise.
And I think you posted an article on thiscruiselife.com, right? If I remember correctly.
I did. Yes, that's correct.
Awesome. So there's all sorts of places where you can see the menus and you can pre-plan.
Right. It's pretty awesome. All right. We have a huge shout out and thank you to Sean Murphy. Thank you so much for your support of our channel and for everything that we do. And absolutely our pleasure to answer all of your questions. We love this cruise life of ours. We love sharing it with everyone that tunes into us. And all we ask is that you just spread the word. That's all.
Oh my gosh, Rocky, we are so close to 3,000 subscribers. I don't know that we're going to get it by the end of the year. I mean, we are at December 20 something. I'm on a cruise ship. I don't know the days of the week, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to.
We're so close to 3,000. Oh my gosh, that would be a wonderful present. Sean, thank you so much. Rocky, just so you know, I really can't see the screen because of the sunshine today in Cozumel. I mean,
good.
What a rough life that I'm living. So I am vicariously going through you and your announcements.
That sounds great. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, it seems like yesterday we were at 2,500. I don't know where all of these extra people came from, but welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your subscription to our channel, This Cruise Life. We love you and welcome to our journey. Oh my gosh, we have so much coming up. All right, let's see here. Tiffany Rakes. First cruise that they did was on the Freedom. The pools were always full. Noticed that the Jubilee has more pools. Have you noticed that they are less full?
They are always full, y'all. With 6,000 folks. So how many folks are on this ship, Rocky? 6,200?
Yes, 6,600.
We are at capacity this week. There have been a couple of rooms that they have reserved just in case something goes wrong.
Like you.
But we are at, like us. We did move rooms. The pools are full. The hot tubs are full. The hot tubs, even on the Serenity area, are full. Like there are a lot of people out, and they are enjoying the spaces. And so, could we get in? We absolutely could get in. There is always room for more. Have we gotten in? No, we have not chosen to get in. I've spent more time down in the included sauna, which a lot of people don't even know about.
Right.
I've spent some time also in the Cloud9 spa. There's a gym on board that I've used a little bit to record videos for you all. I haven't used it. No. But I would say the pool and the hot tubs are very, very popular cruise. But everyone's been super kind. It's quiet, like a lot of screaming, and so Your mileage may vary, but it's been pretty busy in those spaces.
Absolutely. That's awesome. We did touch on it just a little bit, and True Texan Girl Jay just chimed in and wants to know what happened to your room. These are the joys of being on an inaugural cruise, everyone.
Hey, y'all, because you're tuning in, you get this preview before anyone else. We've not told this story to anyone on Earth.
Nope.
You are literally the first people to hear this. So the first room that we were in, they're still finishing some things up on the ship. And there was a pipe that was loose in the wall that continued to slam against the wall of our interior room. And so it almost sounded like someone was clapping. It was so loud. And so that was the very first night. We're like, okay, maybe it's just the ship is rocking. The second night, it got even worse. The floor supervisor came over, guest services came over, the maintenance came over, and they all looked at it and they recorded it with their phones to be able to track it. And so guest services asked the maintenance supervisor, she said, "Can you fix it?" And he said, he looks at her. This was my favorite part. He looks at her and he says, "It's in an enclosed wall. No, I can't fix it." And so they actually moved us to another room, just a deck below us. It wasn't too far of a move. We packed our stuff up, we moved to a deck below, and it has been brilliantly quiet in that room. So thank you for asking what happened. It is honestly, the benefits of inaugural sailings to me outweigh some of the risks. There are always risks with inaugural sailings. Sometimes they won't go. Sometimes in the Carnival Firenze's example, they go early. Sometimes things are not done. There are still features on this ship that they are still building out. Some of the kids' astronautics, the NASA experience, are still building that out. So they are still building things out, but overall, the shows, the center stage shows are not ready for the inaugural. They won't be ready actually probably until the new year. But that's okay, because there is so much entertainment. Rocky, I think did I tweet it or did I respond to a YouTube comment? All of the live entertainment that is on this ship. There are so many shows, bands, performers, the strings trio, singers, soloists. There is something going on in terms of entertainment all the time on this ship. We did Family Feud Live. We attended Family Feud Live last night. Oh my gosh. Y'all, if you haven't attended Family Feud Live, if you haven't attended that yet on a Carnival ship, it is so much fun. Oh my gosh. Dear Future Husband, the brand new stage, the brand new playlist performer show was on board. Like there's just something always going on the ship. That's what I love, honestly, about the Excel class of ships with Carnival. There's always something going on.
That's a lot. That's really awesome.
Sorry if that was too much, Rocky. Sorry.
No, not at all. You're great. It's
Come
awesome
on,
that they were able to take care of your room situation. I know that now they've documented it at guest services, and hopefully they will be able to get that resolved relatively quickly, if not by the next cruise. Sometimes these things happen, and until you put an actual person in the room overnight, you don't know that there's an issue.
Yep. That's exactly it.
I'm just going to skip down to a couple of comments real quick because we have another shout out and a huge thank you to ATW Travels. Thank you so much for your support. That is so appreciated. They said, "Good afternoon from San Antonio, Texas. Thank you so much for doing these videos and live chats. It has been very enjoyable to watch." They want to know if you have tried the shawarma at the Marketplace Buffet.
I have tried the shawarma at the Marketplace Buffet. Thank you for asking. Was it ATW Travels, Rocky, you said?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you for asking. I have tried it. I am spoiled, Rocky. You know this. There is a little place in Phoenix. So if you ever all come to visit, let's go to George's Gyros in Phoenix. It is my favorite place to eat.
Can you tell I like it too?
George's. It doesn't compare to George's, but it is still pretty good. They've got the meat on a spit, so they carve the meat off for you right then and there. I wish the tzatziki was a bit more, like, I just want more in that tzatziki. I love a good tzatziki sauce, but it is pretty darn tasty. The pitas are pita pockets, which I love, so you can just put the stuff, you can put as much in as you want. Yeah. They serve it with like tomatoes, which I'm not personally a fan of. My only wish is that they had more tzatziki. So that's my cruise tip for you, ATW Travels. When you get there, just ask for extra tzatziki.
Nice. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Cruising Scene had hey at this cruise life and a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas back to you, Cruising Scene. Thanks so much for tuning in. True Texan Girl Jay said that they've been hearing that there was a medical emergency on board and lots of rowdy people getting involving security. Have you heard any of this?
So two things. I'll address the first one first. A medical emergency. They did make a call for a medical emergency to one of the aft cabins. Obviously, we don't have additional information on that. There were no additional calls. So we have been on ships where they've asked for a call for, blood, or they've, rerouted the ship to a port. We didn't have any of that. So we send our thoughts and prayers out to whoever was impacted, but there has not been any additional information on that or reroutes because of that. And then rowdy, I've not experienced that on the ship, but again, it's a huge ship. I can't emphasize enough how big the Excel class is from Carnival. I love it. I absolutely love it. So there could have been some rowdiness, but we've not experienced that. Yeah, sure. Walking through Lido every now and then, you'll have someone yelling across the Lido to, their friend to order them a drink or something like that from the bar. But we've not experienced any of the big fist fights, and we haven't gone viral this week. I'm very happy to report we have not gone viral this week. And so, sure, there are some folks that are having fun and shouting and screaming and some kids running around. But overall, it's been a really lovely inaugural sailing.
I beg to differ that you haven't gone viral. This is an inaugural sailing.
The inaugural sailing has gone viral. Yes, that is true. I'm still just eating my big chicken fries. I love those.
Oh, they look so good. Looks like we are being matchmakers. Cruise Scene said hey to @Texan Girl J, and they are in Fort Worth, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh, that's awesome.
True Texan Girl J said that she has been on the Dream and Vista, so when she goes on the Jubilee in September of 2025, she's going to go to the places that aren't on the other ships. There are a lot of other places on the Jubilee that are not found on the Vista and the Dream, so you're in for a big surprise.
I will warn you, if you're a big spa person, the spa on this class of ship is not nearly as nice as the Dream class of ship. So the Magic, the Breeze, the Dream. The spa is smaller, and it's in an interior space on deck 5. So just keep that in mind. This is the problem of eating on TV. I've spoken with several folks in the spa that have said it's not the same. So when you don't have those beautiful panoramic views to look out, even the Vista class has those beautiful panoramic views, but the Dream class has that big, this, Rocky. We've spent time in the thalassotherapy pool and that giant spa space. It is much smaller on this ship, and there's a lot more people. So just keep that in mind.
Okay.
I'm going to have some more split pea soup while you look at the next one.
That sounds good. Enjoy. Don't let it get too cold. Is that even a thing in the Caribbean?
Exactly.
Looks like does Misha Washington asked another question. They want to know what time the pools and whirlpools open and close, and what pool is maybe the least busy. I probably know the answer to which one's the least busy. It's probably the one in the summer landing.
It is absolutely the one in the summer landing. No one seems to know about this space. As you can see, well, you can't see right now, and I'm not going to move it because I'm on the tripod. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe people in this entire space. Pool is wide open. I could do this live from a pool, y'all. I should have done the live from the pool. So deck 8 aft is probably my favorite place to be on the ship. It's got a great pool back here that is the quietest. In terms of open and close times, what I'll do is we'll get it from the Fun Times Rocky or the Hub app, and we'll post that. We'll tweet it so that you have all of those times. But here's what I always say. This sailing could be unique, and so I always recommend looking at the Fun Times or the Hub app to see what the open and close times are. I will tell you, Street Eats has had random hours of sailing, which has been frustrating because I missed Street Eats yesterday, but that's okay. Today, it's open till 4, so I've got an hour and 20 minutes. So Rocky, no offense to you, but I'm dropping off within an hour and 20 minutes.
Sounds good. I hope we're done by that point too. I would say, so yeah, does Misha make sure that you are following our Twitter account that is just @ThisCrizLife. And actually, if you aren't following us on any of our social media platforms, it is at This Cruise Life on Pinterest, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, right here on YouTube, all sorts of different places that you can find us. And we do post consistently across all of our different social media platforms. So don't miss out.
Pinterest, Rocky? Would you say Pinterest were consistent?
So
Here,
as of lately, it's more consistent because we're actually syncing our Instagram posts to Pinterest.
Oh, that's fantastic. And here would be the other ask when Rocky says you can follow us on all those platforms. YouTube, I mentioned it at the very beginning, but we're so close to 3,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I had a gentleman, probably 12 years old, come up to me last night in the dining room when I sat down, and he said, "Are you one of the guys from This Cruise Life?"
Just
and I said, yeah. I said, yes, I am. He said, "Can I get a selfie with you?" And I made sure his parents were okay with it, and we took a selfie. But like, we're so close to 3,000, and so please feel free to invite your second cousin, Eddie, to join us on this journey. That we would love that. It would be amazing if we hit that goal by the end of the year.
That would be awesome.
I'm gonna have a bite of sandwich while you talk.
I will let you know that we are now currently 70 subscribers away from that 3,000 goal.
With what, 3 days to go, I think, in the year?
Yep. We got
Thank you, everyone, truly. For those of you on this that have subscribed, thank you. And if you haven't, please click subscribe right now while we're talking.
Yes, thank you. Sean Murphy was asking if you've been to Loft 19. I know you went there on Embark Day. Do you think there's any differences between the Mardi Gras celebration and Jubilee for Loft 19?
There is not any difference. The ship coin is up there, which is unfortunate because very few people.
You gave it away.
Well, Rocky, for those that are on this call, for those that are on this live, it's okay. I want them to know it's my gift to you. The ship coins are welded into a special container on Loft 19 or in Loft 19. Day one, you can go up there and tour it. So here's my tip on any of this class of ship. On day one, go on up to Loft 19 while it's still open and not $500 a day.
Right.
$500 a day. Go up day one, get your pictures of the ship coin because that is going to be a very special memory for you on Mardi Gras, Carnival Celebration, or Carnival Jubilee.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Loft 19, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I'll tell you, it's been quiet up there all week. We've walked by because we spent a lot of time on Serenity. It's been quiet up there the entire week.
Nice. Let's see. Desmisha wants to know, what is the ship's best kept secret?
Rocky, what is this class's best kept secret?
Ooh.
We've given this as a tip many times.
Well, there's several that come to mind. Java Blue for
Java Blue,
breakfast,
the meals.
lunch, dinner.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Paul had breakfast at Java Blue yesterday or 2 days ago. He was like, that was one of the best sandwiches I've had on this ship. And so if you don't know about Java Blue for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's free. It's included, I should say. I always try to say it's included because you have paid for it when you're on this ship. It is an included option. The one that several people have discovered, they've just started discovering it this week, we're 5 days in, 6 days in, is the included sauna that is off of the men's and women's locker room. I'm telling you this because I don't want it to get crowded. And so since there's a small contingent of you out there, I'm telling you this, that there is an included, you walk through the men's or women's locker room and there is an included sauna and it's huge. And because we're on a brand new ship, it is hot. It has been so warm in that sauna. That's probably one of my favorite secrets, the best kept secrets on the ship, because I have had that sauna to myself every single day this week. There have been maybe 1 or 2 people that have popped in and out, but I have had that. So for people who are like, oh, I would never go on a cruise because it's so crowded, when you have the entire section of the ship to yourself, that's pretty dang special.
That is really nice. That's awesome. Well, thanks for sharing those.
Yeah, and Java Blue. I loved yours, Rocky, about Java Blue. That's another one that people just don't realize because they think it's pay. They think it's a charge option, and you can just and you skip the line. Skip the Java Blue coffee line, walk around, to where they have the register and order your breakfast, lunch, or dinner there.
Yep, just watch one of our videos. We've got it on our channel. We talk all about Java Blue and that wonderful secret. Christine Boylard said, we watch lots of cruise videos and we are avid cruisers. We have been loving your Jubilee videos and reviews the most. Thank you so much, Christine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christine. I'm working on both my first 24-hour review, because I scripted that out after 24 hours on board. We always like to say, what's our initial reaction after 24 hours? You're going to hear me talk about that room issue. And then we'll work on the full review. Obviously, when I get back home to Phoenix, we're going to work on putting together a full review. I have taken over 7,000 pictures and videos for Rocky. I'm going to give those all to Rocky and say, here you go, do your magic.
That's my gift from this cruise life.
Thank you.
Jumping down to a quick question that was relevant from what we were just talking about. Kyle Maruskak was asking, do you have to wear clothes in the sauna or is it co-ed?
It is a great question because it's between the men's and women's locker room. It is co-ed. And so it's always recommended that you are either tightly wrapped with a towel or you are in swim trunks. Please, please, please keep that in mind. It is co-ed.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And Kyle did ask another question. He said that he's going on the Jubilee in 4 weeks, looking at upgrading to an Excel corner suite. He doesn't know if it's worth it, though. What do you think, Mark?
Depends on the price that you get it for, I will say. So Rocky knows this, and you all, if you follow the channel, you know that we've upgraded to the yacht club on MSC, which comes with drinks, and we've upgraded to on Norwegian cruise lines. We've upgraded the package. We've done several upgrades throughout our cruise life, throughout this cruise life. Those oftentimes come with more amenities, I would say, than the suites do on Carnival. Now you get early embark, early disembark. You get the most room in the entire ship. You get access to Loft 19. There are absolutely perks. And so I would just look and say, look at the upgrade price. Is it worth it to you? How much time will you spend there? So we've made some friends on this sailing that have one of those suites that I'm going to try to get into to at least record.
Yes.
They've got a hot tub. They've got a hot tub on their balcony. They love it. And so I'm going to try to get into that suite. I'm going to sweet talk them to say, hey, can I just do a quick video? It really just depends on how much the space and how much time you spend in the stateroom. Rocky and I, y'all know this, we typically book an interior room because we spend all of our time out here and in port. But I'm super excited for the yacht club. We have a deluxe suite in 9 days. 9 days on
8 days.
Marbella. 8 days on MSC. I don't know what day of the week it is, y'all.
I know, that's okay.
I'm on a cruise ship.
Yeah, so to kind of piggyback on what Mark had just said, Kyle, honestly, look at what that upgrade offer is. We did a max offer upgrade when we got our bid request for the MSC Meraviglia, and we did a max upgrade offer for the interior room within the yacht club. And because the interior spaces were completely sold out, they bumped us up into a deluxe balcony suite. No extra cost. It was whatever the cost was that we put in for our bid. So just take a look at what those bid offers look like. Being a travel advisor, I kind of have some experience and insight into that, and that would be my recommendation.
Hey, Rocky, just keep in mind with Carnival, there is not a bidding process. It is just whatever they offer is that they grant you. So on every other line out, not every other line out there, but most every other line out there, they do a bidding process because I'm sure they have figured out if you put people up against each other, you're going to get more room for that you're going to get more money for that upgrade.
That is a very good point. All right. Let's see here. Cruising Scene said, hey, over to ATW Travels. Kyle wanted to know what happened to the room. Do you want to give a quick synopsis?
Quick synopsis. I know I mentioned it already. Oh gosh, someone else has an Excel suite. I think I just saw in the chat. It's starting to get a little overcast, so I can kind of see the chat coming through. The room, there was a loose pipe in there. It was banging against the wall, and so they moved us down a floor, which they were so kind about it. So last night in the dining room, we had the steakhouse selections. They comped us the steakhouse selections. They comped us a round of drinks on the ship because of the experience. It absolutely was not necessary. Like we get it. It's an inaugural sailing that we always tell our followers. There is a little bit of risk. There's a little bit of risk to an inaugural sailing.
Oh, Did we lose you, Mark? Mark is currently using the Wi-Fi on the Jubilee at this moment, and I know that he's been having some issues with it throughout this week. Are you back?
Am I back? I think so.
There you are.
I can see you. I can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you.
What I was saying is we have 2 stateroom tours as a result of us moving rooms.
Yes. That's great. Awesome. All right. Does Misha wanted to know if you can elaborate on what shows are best for the different types of cruises?
Yeah, so on this ship, they've got you've got your playlist performances, which are in the main theater. You've got Dear Future Husband, which is brand new to Carnival Cruise Line. It's got several Marry Me. They just did a reception last night. Unfortunately, y'all, I'm gonna admit this right now to you because it's just you watching. I fell asleep. I missed the reception because we've just been going nonstop on this cruise life.
To be clear,
so
he did not fall asleep. He did not fall asleep in the theater. He actually went back to the room and fell asleep.
Yes, and someone just commented on one of our videos, so I'm getting alerts. A hoodie in the main dining room?
I saw that.
I was cold last night. I was cold last night in the main dining room, and so I put on a sweatshirt. Sorry, y'all, if that is offensive to anyone.
Did we lose you again? Oh.
It looks like more people are getting on the ship, and so the Wi-Fi is getting more taxed, Rocky.
Aha. All right, we'll try to power through some of these comments that have come through. ATW Travels is saying, hey, back to cruising scene. ATW said, thanks for responding. They will definitely plan to trying that place while they're in Phoenix, and that is George's. There's 2 locations, one in North Phoenix and one in Tempe. Our friend Tom joined us. He said, hello, Mark and Rocky. Your content has been great this week. Thanks for sharing. He was impressed with the Christmas show. Yeah, it was a great show that was led by your cruise director, Kendall Fire. He said that he's inspired to do an inaugural, so he's booked the Firenze for April 25th. We get to meet Tom.
Welcome to the Firenze. We're so excited. Oh my God, that is so awesome. That's amazing. Seriously amazing. And y'all, if you ever want to know what cruises we're on, thiscruiselife.com/about. We post them all.
I created a special slide for that today.
Oh, that's awesome. Whether or not we're blogging from the cruise or not, we don't blog from every cruise, but even still, we post the vacation cruises as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, so this is on Shipmate. You can follow us on there and see what cruises we currently have booked. You can also find all of this information on our website, as Mark had mentioned, thiscruiselife.com/about. On the website, it actually shows you who's going, whereas This Cruise Life is really Mark's account that he maintains and shows all the cruises that he's scheduled to go on. So there you have it. Take a screenshot.
I highly recommend.
We'd love to see you. What was that,
Mike? I highly recommend thiscruiselife.com/about because this, you're right. This doesn't tell you who's sailing, when we're sailing, like any of that stuff. Go to the website. It has everything.
Yeah.
Can I finish the answer to the question about Can I finish the question real quick about entertainment? So you've got 2 stage shows. You've got Dear Future Husband. You've got Soulbound. You've got a ton of live music on the main stage. So you've got the live bands, live performances, Viva Variety. Minaj, the comedian on board, is going to be in the theater tomorrow. And so I'm super excited to cheer him on. He's been amazing. He's been on Mardi Gras with us. He's been on Carnival Celebration with us. Well, I guess we've been on him with him technically. This is his ship. This is his ship. We're just visitors, but we've been on with Mardi Gras, Carnival Celebration, now Carnival Jubilee. We're gonna go check him out in the main theater. The string trio is down by Ink's PhD. There are soloists on board. Like the nightclub has been hopping every single night of this cruise. We've been to the nightclub several nights, and so to answer the question, there is entertainment for every different type of person that is on a cruise ship. And so depending on what you're into, you will find something.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. All right. True Texan Girl J wants to know if you prefer the XL class or the smaller ships. They've only been on the Vista Dream and Royal Caribbean's Adventure and Voyager of the Seas.
I always say a day on the ocean is better than a day in the office. And so I would choose or pick any cruise ship, quite honestly. I really would. I mean that. I really do. I love the Excel class from Carnival Cruise Lines. The fact that I can get big chicken included every single day for breakfast and lunch. The fact that, yes, they've got my staples, they've got my favorites, they've got blue iguana, they've got Guysberry, they've got those staples, they've got pig and anchor. But the fact that I can get shebang for lunch and dinner, the fact that I can, Fresh Creations is on the Vista class. So
Yes.
Vista class, shout out to you on Fresh Creations. The fact that I can get Fresh Creations and Sea Days, pig and anchor for dinner is included on this class of ship. At least one meal on Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration. There is a small charge for your second meal. On Jubilee, the inaugural season, it's free all inaugural season. Shebang, pig and anchor, Kachina is included.
And I think we lost him again. Yes, so there's a lot of really good food offerings available. Oh, he took his AirPods out. Now they're back in. Hopefully you can hear us.
I can hear you. Sorry about that.
Awesome.
It's getting to be that time. Clearly, people are coming back on the ship from Cozumel. Cozumel's been great today, but so much food, so much entertainment. There's always something to do. We haven't gone to any of the specialty upgrade restaurants because you just don't need to on this ship. There's so much food. And the unique pizzas. Carnival Celebration and Carnival Jubilee are probably my two favorite ships because they've got unique pizza varieties. Now, I will say, if you have mobility issues, we know we've got some really dear friends who don't love this class of ship because they have mobility issues and it's much harder to get from end to end and up and down. Totally get that. But for us, we're very blessed and we have loved this class of ship.
Awesome. I'm going to echo exactly what Mark said, by the way. I'm not just giving him the stage today. I have enjoyed all of the ships that we've been on. The Excel class has been beautiful. I love that they've gone to a more unique design compared to what the Vista class did, where they were all just cookie cutters of each other. The Excel class at least brings some of that personality onto decks 6, 7, and 8. Which I really love. And then is there a change to the mini golf course up on the top deck, Mark? I know you just took a huge bite.
It's raised.
They did it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So your ball doesn't fly into the next course. That's fantastic.
It still does. Let's be honest. Even though it's got a little bit more greenery between, it still goes to the next course.
All right. One can dream. Speaking of the dream, Cruising Scene said that they're going to be on the Dream on January 27th. Look at that segue.
Rocky, I want to get on the Dream and the Breeze.
I agreed.
Can you? Well, you're a travel agent. Can you make that happen? You specialize in cruises. Please make that. Y'all, if you want Rocky to help me get on the Breeze and the Dream, put it in the comments.
You are keeping me so busy. All right. True Texan Girl Jay wants to know where Summer Landing is located.
Summer Landing is my favorite spot. Favorite spot on the ship, deck 8 aft. Yep.
Yeah, it's a great area.
I'm just going to do this since I can. I'm just going to show you.
To get there, you're going to walk through Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brew House. You just walk directly through that space, and then you'll walk out. You'll see a pool right at the very aft of the ship overlooking the wake if the ship is sailing. And yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's just a lovely space back here. I love it.
It really is.
I've eaten so much food, y'all.
Well, you have the power to stop.
I don't. Rocky, you know this. I have no self-control when it comes to eating on a cruise ship.
Yeah, it's true. Karen T said that they are doing a back-to-back on the Jubilee on January 6th through the 20th. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. She is packing as she is watching. They are so excited. We're excited for you.
Yes, we want to hear about it. We want to hear about it. Literally drop us a note. Tell us all about it.
Please do. ATW Travels wants to know if you were able to get your inaugural jacket after all. You had mentioned that you were eyeing it on Embarkation Day.
They sold out on Embarkation Day. They sold completely out, but then magically they restocked it. We had
so the crew went to work overnight.
Magically, it was restocked the next day at a higher price point. And yes, I did get an inaugural jacket. They are $79.95 for one of those thin jackets. Venezia, I felt a little bit okay. I felt better paying $80 for a jacket on Venezia because it was like a winter coat sailing out of New York. Like it's really thick and warm. This is $80. I wasn't gonna miss it. I wasn't gonna miss this jacket, but
You
just
have
keep
the
that
three
in mind.
sisters now.
I do. I have all three sisters, inaugural season of all three sisters, which is such a cool thing.
That is awesome.
To me.
Yeah. I just collect polos, apparently. Oh, by the way, I meant to do this earlier. I'll just put that right there. It says Carnival Jubilee. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll take that off. It doesn't want to stick anyway.
Good, because I'm not spending the price point for the Jubilee polo. So put that selfie sticky back on.
I will stay with my Carnival Celebration Jubilee or polo. I like it. Sean Murphy said that they think that the editing and content is great on our videos. Thank you so much for that compliment. We work so many hours on getting these videos ready for you, and we want to make sure they're perfect and that we paint the right picture and show you exactly where you need to go and what you need to do. So thank you so much for that. That really kind of makes us feel good about what we're doing in this little cruise life of ours.
Yes. Rocky, what's our live count? Have we convinced anyone to send it to their friends and nephew and Eddie?
Twice removed?
Oh, yeah.
We've gained 6 so far just in this conversation.
Y'all, honestly, thank you so much. That is so meaningful to us. So meaningful to us. Thank you for subscribing and just supporting our work.
Sean also said that they have a corner aft XL suite. Or they've been in one. I'm sorry. They've been in one, which is amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, they're an amazing stateroom. Seriously amazing.
Yeah, and they did confirm that that aft has the spa tub on the balcony. It's really cool. You're actually sitting kind of under those XL corner suites, aren't you?
I am. I can literally see the red. I can see the red of the XL right over here.
Yep. That's how I knew you were sitting under an XL suite.
That's brilliant. It's a brilliant design on board Mardi Gras Celebration and Carnival Celebration and Carnival Jubilee. They paint the XL suites red.
Yeah, that's cool. Looks like Sean Murphy also has a front XL suite in March.
Whoa, those are serious staterooms. Now, Rocky, we might need to book a room to get a tour. We might have to book a cruise to get a tour because those are some seriously amazing views and staterooms.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a really cool place to be. Cruising with Brandy said that she loves the MSC Meraviglia and she wants us to enjoy it. So
I'm super excited. I guess we're
going to have to enjoy it, Mark.
I guess so. I'm going to take a bite of hot dog while you pull up the next one.
Go for it. Kyle was commenting on Sean Murphy that it's awesome and that you must be looking forward to your forward XL suite. That's exciting. Sean said that they look forward to every single one since her first cruise in 1976.
Wow.
Cruise ships have come a long way since 1976. Frisky Jellyfish. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
Frisky Jellyfish. Frisky Jellyfish, you've been so amazing this whole week and supporting us and your comments and your kind words. Thank you so much. Seriously, it means a ton.
Really does. The Down Under Cruise is tuned in. Good day, folks. Well, we say hey, y'all, because that's what we've been doing here in our Texas cruise.
That's right. We're in out of Galveston.
Right. The cruising scene said hi to Sean and Lana, and the Down Under Cruisers. True Texan Girl Jay said that they heard that the Fusion restaurant is only free for the first 6 months. Is that what the inaugural season is considered?
It is. It's free for the inaugural season. There has been a rumor that inaugural equals 6 months, but Carnival has not come out and said it's 6 months. So whatever the inaugural season is, it could be 6 months. It could be until next December. It could be, they could say the inaugural season is done in January. And so they have that. Now, for Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration, it was about 9. I think Carnival Celebration, or I can keep me honest, was 9 months, 10 months that it was included in the cruise. And so yeah, 6 months maybe, but usually that inaugural season goes from season to season.
Yeah, honestly, the easiest way to find out is if you follow John Heald on Facebook. He kind of makes those announcements there.
Or us. We make those We
We
make
do.
those announcements too. So follow us. The other thing that I would say is, you know, and this is something that people have missed in the announcements. So it is free, and there is a charge to it on the other two ships, but it's a charge after your first meal. And after your first meal, that charge isn't like the $50 or $48 that they charge, or $42 that they charge for Il Viaggio on Carnival Venezia, or the crazy amount that they charge for the steakhouse. It's $8. It's an $8 surcharge to try to help manage the crowds in that space, quite honestly, because I will tell you, Kachin Chibang has been absolutely slammed this week for dinner.
Really?
Slammed. Now, it's inaugural, so everything's a little bit slower. The crew is learning and figuring things out, but I mean, it's taken us 2 hours in Shebang this week, and so part of the reason why they introduced that nominal fee was to kind of say, hey, maybe that will help with the crowd control a bit. And I will tell you, I will pay that $8. I don't tell Carnival this because I don't want them to get any ideas, but I will pay that $8 on Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration. I love Shebang that much,
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
after your first dinner. Remember, lunch is always included, and it's only
Right.
after your first dinner. So if you eat dinner at Shebang, you eat dinner at Kachina, you eat dinner at Pagan Acre Smokehouse Brewhouse, which is included always. There is no surcharge to it. You eat in the main dining room. You eat at Java Blue. You check out beach buns and a pizza for dinner one night because it's delicious. Uh, I mean, I guess $8. You'll have to go back to Chibang one last time, and it's going to be $8. I mean, there's just so much food, so much included food on this class of ship that honestly you could get away without spending a dime.
That's awesome. The Down Under Cruisers gave another shout out. Good day, Shaz and Gaz at Cruising Scene. Sean Murphy said that they use a scooter after getting their new hip. Yeah.
Congrats on the new hip, and good news. The elevators, I've heard mixed reviews on the elevators. Some folks have said they're really fast and they love the elevators on the ship. And I've heard others say, oh gosh, I've had to wait forever. And so I don't know which it is because we're not big elevator users, but I'll give it a try.
Yeah, we have to do it at least once every cruise, right?
Yep.
True
What else,
Texan Girl
Rocky,
J said
before?
clocked. And I think that
Okay,
was in reference to the location of Summer Landing.
awesome.
Sean wants to know if you have found any ducks.
I have found one duck and I have not rehit it because I'm keeping my inaugural Jubilee duck. So thank you to the person who hid that. There are a bunch of ducks. People have been posting in the Facebook group. They've discovered a bunch of ducks. If you don't know about cruising ducks, just search cruising ducks and you will find all sorts of information.
Yes, and we have ducks available in our Amazon store, if I'm not mistaken.
We do. We absolutely do.
Let's see. It looks like, speaking of ducks, Sean has 50 ducks ready to go for March 16th. You're going to be busy, Sean.
That's amazing.
Now, I have a tip for you, Sean, and you probably already know this. Don't wait until the final day of your cruise to hide those ducks like Mark does. I'm looking at you on the NCL Encore, Mark.
Yes, I did wait until the last day. I know.
You did.
There was just so much stuff. There's just always so much stuff going on a cruise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Honestly, if you could space them out throughout the week, it's probably better that way because then you kind of have a
That would be more
constant
ideal.
flow of ducks being discovered, right?
That would be more better, according to Chris. That would be more better, Christopher.
More better.
If you're out there, that's more better.
Yes. Cruising with Keith. Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
He wants to
Cruising
know
with
how you
Keith.
like the Jubilee.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I've already texted Rocky that we need to get him on here the inaugural season.
It's true.
Galveston was absolutely a blast. I loved Galveston. We ate, we drank, we walked so much. It was great. The Jubilee has been amazing. I mean, the food is the same as the other ships, and so the same as the other. When I say other ships, Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration, but the spaces. Ink's PhD is just so beautiful. Golden Mermaid is one of my favorite spaces. It is just so gorgeous on board. And the walkway between Golden Mermaid to Ink's PhD, I promise you, you will take at least one selfie there on your cruise on Carnival Jubilee. I promise you that. It is just
Love it.
such a beautiful space. So yeah, I'm trying to get Rocky on this ship while we're still in the inaugural season.
Yeah, that would be awesome. We're going to make that happen for sure.
Good.
kind of in the same line, Cruising with Keith was wondering if you had to choose between the Jubilee and Celebration, which would you choose?
Jubilee.
Whoa, you want to think about that?
Let me think about that. Carnival Celebration, Carnival Jubilee. You know, I might choose the Carnival Jubilee. I think probably. I would pick the Jubilee. I love what they've done in this space. Where on Mardi Gras where the French Quarter is.
Yeah.
They redid that into on the Carnival Celebration into kind of like a travel themed
The Gateway.
it's cool. The Gateway is cool-ish. I do love the Golden Jubilee on Carnival Celebration. Weird. The Golden Jubilee on Carnival Celebration, which pays tribute to Carnival's 50 years. Like that is really cool. The Easter eggs and the hidden things in there, that's really cool. But what they've done with Golden Mermaid and what they've done with Ink's PhD, that space area is amazing. And those LED screens or those LED windows and that upper, you can control that. They've put in which I don't know how long this is going to last. They've put in a touchpad where you can choose what is up there. I colored a fish and it swam up onto those LED screens across that space. And so I think
we put the video up online. Check it out.
There's a virtual aquarium. There is just so much technology on the ship and so much design on the ship that I love. I'm back on the Celebration in February. So I love the Carnival Celebration too. Don't get me wrong. I'm back on in February and I'm going to be spending $8 at Shebang, my second meal. I know it. But I do love the ship a lot.
And by the way, I'll be joining you for that Celebration cruise.
Oh, you will? That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see here. Tom, thank you so much for pushing the support. He's asking everyone to thumbs up and get us to 3,000. Thank you so much, Tom. We really appreciate you. And
oh my God, I love that. I love that.
So exciting.
Thank you.
That we get to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I think that inaugural sailing on the Firenze is going to be a whirlwind for us, Mark. We have so many people that follow us that have commented they're going to be on that cruise. It's going to be wild.
It's going to be awesome. I'm loving it. What else about Jubilee Rocks?
Let's see here. We already got that question. True Texan Girl is going to follow us right after the stream ends. So I guess we got to end this call. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Gina said that her husband and her just discovered us and that they've been devouring every video of ours this past week as they count down until their turn on the Jubilee. And our videos have been the very best. Well, thank you very much for that, Gina. When do you set sail? We want to know. Put that in the comments. Okay. We're going to celebrate.
I was just going to ask, when is that? When is that sailing? That's awesome.
Frisky Jellyfish wants to know if you have tried emeralds yet.
I have tried emeralds on both Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration, but I have not yet tried it on this ship because we've been trying. So here was my commitment to... I wish I would have realized what a daunting commitment I was making to try every single one of the hot dogs and combinations at Beach Buns. There are multiple different sausage types. There are multiple different toppings, and the combination of all of those, I have been eating there every single day just to be able to hit every single sausage variety, and now I've had all of the toppings. So I can finally branch out, but I will tell you from previous ships, I really enjoy emeralds. The muffaletta sandwich is delicious. The beignets, I know everyone talks about emeralds beignets, but they really are worth talking about. Bananas Foster for breakfast. They had that on the Celebration. Brian and Christopher had that on the Celebration. There's just so many food options on this ship. Honestly, if you want to pay for them at Emeralds, they're very good. But you really don't even have to on your first Jubilee sailing. You could eat at so many different places on board.
Yeah.
But yes, we enjoy it.
Yeah. Gina said that they were originally booked on the original inaugural, but that one got canceled. So now they are sailing on March 2nd. So March 2nd. Awesome. Super excited for you.
We'll want to know what you think of the ship.
Yes, we do. Please let us know. All right. Chris H wants to know how the nachos are at Shebang.
They're okay. The super loaded nachos, they're not super. They're not super loaded. They're just kind of tortilla crisps with some content, with some stuff on top of them. I get them. I still get them every time, minus the guacamole. So I enjoy them, obviously, but they're not like, when I think about super loaded nachos, when you give me a name like super loaded nachos, I'm like, this is going to be epic. They're just nachos. They're chips and cheese with a couple of sprinkles on it. But I get them every time. I enjoy them.
And that's all that matters, is that they're
Yep.
good. They're edible.
Yep. They're good. They are good. They're more than edible. They're tasty.
That's good. Chris H also wanted to know if we're going to go on Harmony. Now, we've actually been on Harmony of the Seas. We sailed on that ship in December of 2021.
And I will tell you what I think about Harmony of the Seas compared to Carnival Jubilee. Rocky's nervous. The artwork on Harmony of the Seas is unbelievable. There's so much art everywhere on that ship. I loved it. But the food options, Carnival Jubilee, y'all, blows Harmony of the Seas out of the water. Rocky, I hope you can make that into a short somehow. The food options on here, from Blue Iguana to Guy's Burger to Chibang to Pig and Anchor to Kachina to Beach Buns to the pizza place, to these are all included options, mind you, to Java Blue, to, and I'm sure I've missed probably 2 or 3 because there is so much food on here. Harmony of the Seas was lovely. You had your hot dog stand and you had that deli up on top, and Sorrento's Pizza, which they've talked about adding a charge to. You had those 3 options, and I didn't even mention the main dining room on board Carnival Jubilee. I mean, of course, Harmony has a main dining room as well. The food, y'all, if you like food, if you like eating on a cruise ship, the food blows it away. And I will tell you, the other thing that I think blows that Carnival Jubilee blows it away is the drinks on board, the variety and the number of bars. Now, we enjoyed our time on Harmony of the Seas. We did the zip line and the wave rider, and we didn't do the rock wall. That's the one thing that because it was during COVID, and so they had some restrictions. I want to go back and do the rock wall. But I will tell you, I think the Carnival Jubilee, I know some will argue with me, but this has blown Harmony out of the water. Wait, can I say that? No, probably not. I'm blown away by Harmony of the Seas. By Harmony of the Seas.
Jubilee.
I'm blown away by Carnival Jubilee. Yes. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
William is saying that they're going to be on January 27th. They'll be getting on the Jubilee. So super exciting.
Awesome.
Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear it.
Yep. And eat.
And William wants to know, what is your favorite place to eat on the Jubilee? Chibang?
No.
MDR?
I mean, I love Chibang. I do love Chibang. My favorite place, because it's unique to this ship, it's got to be Coastal Slice and Beach Buns. I love options. Coastal Slice introduces 2 new pizzas. The barbecue pizza. The barbecue pizza is so amazing. The Tex-Mex is good. It's not my favorite. I would still get barbecue and Tex-Mex over the standard pizzas because we can get those on any Carnival ship.
Yeah.
But Beach Buns, all of those sausage varieties, every day they have a different soup of the day. I think if you were on here from the very early on, you knew that I had the split pea soup, which was
you polished it off.
I did. Yesterday I had the Texas chili. The day before that I had I don't even remember what I had the day before that. It's on a video somewhere. Every day they've got a tomato soup, and so you can get a grilled cheese and tomato soup every single day. I would say those are my favorite spots, my go-to spots on board Carnival Jubilee. Chibang, of course, I do love that as well.
That's fantastic. Julie Malthop said, "Hey guys, enjoy watching you both. I'm a subscriber to your channel. Wondering if you could be crystal clear about going through security on Embarkation Day and also Embarkation again at ports. Thank you."
Okay, so I'll start with the ports since we're in Cozumel right now. Cozumel is literally behind me right now. Oh gosh, I thought we were moving there for a minute. Nope, not yet. Cozumel, embark and disembark and embark in ports has been probably the smoothest I've had in any recent cruise. I mean, now again, your times may vary. If you go at the very start of the morning, it's probably going to be busy and you're going to have lines. I have walked off the ship and I've walked right back on the ship without any sort of issue in the ports. Always remember to take your ship card, your Sail and Sun card, as well as your photo ID. If you're 16 years or older, take those 2 with you. It makes it much smoother and easier, but it's been super smooth. Security, going through security for the inaugural was also super smooth. They do have the sniffing dogs in the airport. There is security throughout the airport. They are doing random inspections, so just keep that in mind.
And by the way, he's talking about the cruise port, not the airport.
Correct. Yes, the cruise port. They've got all of those things there. Going through that TSA, as I call it, super easy. The one thing, and Rocky, I didn't tell you about this because pictures are not allowed. Pictures and videos are not allowed through that process, and they are very particular in Galveston. They opened both of our 12 packs of soda, and they took the cans out of those 12 packs of soda, and they inspected inside there, put them all back in, and taped them back up for us. And so they are auditing. They definitely are taking safety seriously and auditing both bags as well as packages that you're on board.
You know, I think I remember that experience when we were getting on the Freedom in December of 2019. I know we've been at least to one other cruise port where they've actually taken everything out and looked at it. So I can't remember if it was Galveston or where.
It was super smooth. Now keep in mind your mileage may vary because we are Diamond on Carnival. Like, we are the very first group to go, so that also helps make it smooth because no lines have backed up yet. And so, but it was truly such a quick experience and super easy to get through.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Chris H wants to know if we're going to do a collaboration with Tallman Cruises and Island Time or Jay from Ship Life.
Would be a blast. It would be a blast. We've been hunting down a variety of people all cruise long. I mean, I will tell you, this has probably been the busiest cruise I've ever sailed, and I think it's the busiest for them as well because we have all been trying to run around and get every single space on board for you. Rocky posted this early, so in case someone was back on the ship, they could come over and join the live. But I'll tell you, between the ports and between trying to capture everything new and eating all the food, it's been a challenge.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe after the cruise. After the cruise,
a little
much easier.
Post-cruise discussion. Danny Adkins said that they were booked on the original sailing, the original inaugural for the Jubilee. So sad, but hopefully you're able to get it rebooked and find your way onto the Jubilee again.
And you're able to live vicariously through all of our stories and videos that we're trying to put out for you.
ATW Travels said that it's quite an impressive task to have tried all of the hot dog variations. Now, technically, you didn't try all the variations because you haven't tried the different dogs with different buns. You've really kind of gone in and said, this is the dog and this is the bun and let's do it.
You are absolutely right, Rocky. That the exponential growth when you put this kind of bun with this ham, because remember, there's different buns too. So you've got all sorts of fresh new buns as well. So you've got buns, you've got toppings, you've got different sausages, like the multiple options that are out there. It's like Subway. What does Subway say? They have 50,000 options. Beach Buns has just as many combinations.
Yes. I think I'm going to put out both of those videos tomorrow for the final tastes of Beach Buns, your different dogs and sausages. I think I'm going to get both of those videos put out to the channel tomorrow. I think that'll be a great way to wrap up this sailing experience for you.
And I just tried another one right before this live. That's why I was a couple minutes late, because I was literally recording a video for you on the chili con queso, which the chili con queso is just queso cheese. So I said, could you add some chili as well? Chili con queso on the beef frank was really good.
Good. Thank you for sharing that.
Crystal Sparkle. Hey, Crystal Sparkle, deck 8.
Yeah, I'm here.
In the summer landing. And Rocky's here. Well, not here, but he's kind of here. Okay.
Let's see here. Aaron Bacon, how are the internet speeds?
Internet speeds have been phenomenal.
Good.
What has not been phenomenal is the moment you turn off your phone or you walk from what I'm assuming is router to router or point to point, it disconnects from the Wi-Fi. So I have reconnected to Carnival's Wi-Fi. In 7 days, I have probably reconnected to the Carnival's Wi-Fi close to 200 times. Times. I mean, the moment you turn off your phone or you move, like if I go from the stateroom into the bathroom, the Wi-Fi has connected or disconnected. And so it's not an issue. Please don't take that as me complaining. I'm in the middle of the ocean, or I'm in port today, and I've got brilliantly fast Wi-Fi. I have uploaded, how many videos, Rocky, have I sent your way?
Oh,
it's time.
Yeah, he's definitely sent over quite a few different videos and content to me to do some editing on, but it's been pretty good so far. He's taking his earpiece out so that he doesn't have to hear me. I wonder what this announcement is.
all of the shore personnel who have been on board to welcome Carnival Jubilee into port and to exchange plaques and pleasantries, they are now being asked to exit the vessel because we are preparing for sail away. And so all of the port officials, the tourism officials, so they would have gotten to meet with the captain today. They would have gotten to meet with the officers and exchange plaques as we make our first call ever to the port of Cozumel. So they have been asked, it is time that they make their way off of the vessel.
That's so cool. Wow. All right. Kyle said that this will be his first time on an Excel class ship. He's been on the Fantasy and Conquest class ships. Oh my gosh, big difference. You're in for a new change. In your opinion, what is the biggest difference between these classes and the Excel class? We're going to be here for a few hours.
The size. I mean, honestly, the size is the biggest difference, and the number of included options on board this ship. I mean, the ropes course alone is bigger than the Conquest is Lido. I kid. But the number of just options that are included on the ship, the roller coaster is probably the biggest, most noticeable difference when there's a roller coaster zooming by. There's just so many differences. I do love the Conquest and I do love the Fantasy class that in the locker rooms, they've got the sauna and steam room. Those were cool touches back in the old days. You still have the beautiful sauna here, co-ed sauna outside of the locker rooms.
Right. Awesome.
It's going to be a big difference.
Yeah. Cruising with Keith said that our next cruise is from Brooklyn. Don't forget to get a bagel and pizza while in his town. Of course, we're not going to miss that.
Good call. Good call.
No pure runners yet. Nope, not quite there yet.
It's getting warm out. It's getting warm and humid out here. Sorry, I'm going to just turn my hat around for a minute.
Well, thank you for showing us your branding.
You're welcome.
I've got mine.
This cruise life.
Mine is right here. Free Spirit Travel said it's those delicious drinks. Yes, those drinks are good. Oh my gosh. Madison Thomas said hi. How are we all doing? How are you doing,
Madison?
Mark?
Wonderful. We are doing wonderful. I'm living the Carnival dream right now on board Carnival Jubilee. Living the dream.
Work?
Living the dream. Never mind.
And then she also wants to know how this cruise is going.
Dad jokes for days I've got. This cruise life is going really well. We've been loving it. The food, I have not been hungry once. I've not been thirsty. I'm a little thirsty right now, actually. After that split pea soup, I could use a little bit of water or lemonade, Carnival lemonade.
I noticed Paul didn't bring you anything to drink to wash it down with.
No, he brought me 3 big chickens. 3 big chickens. I was like, I didn't need to try every single big chicken. I've had it before.
We've had them.
No juice or water. He is up on Serenity right now. I think I saw Crystal Sparkle ask where is Paul right now. My brother is up on Serenity, just taking it all in. It is so gorgeous today. I mean, absolutely gorgeous today.
Oh, nice. Crystal said, hope you're having an amazing holiday with my family. I think that was directed to me.
Probably.
Yes, it's been wonderful. I saw my parents on Christmas Day, and we have a tradition of watching A Christmas Story, and we didn't miss it this year. It was fantastic. True Texan Girl J is now following us on Instagram. Yeah.
Rocky,
Chris H wants to know if you have heard any bad behavior and wants you to be honest. Have you seen or heard of any bad behavior on the ship?
While I answer that, you're going to go look up our live count. I have not. I have honestly not. Yes, I've seen some people shouting across Lido, hey, get me, blah, 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 or order me another drink. But I've not seen any fist fights. I've not seen anyone tackled. I've not seen anyone, like none of that. And the Jubilee has not gone viral as far as I'm aware, other than, cool Dr. Ink's drinks. Jubilee has not gone viral this week. I've not seen any bad behavior, which is really awesome.
That's awesome. Well,
we're on deck 8, aft. I am Crystal Sparkle. I am deck 8 aft. So summer landing, the patio space, and these beautiful loungers that have the plants behind them. Portside.
Aren't you
portside? I am portside. I was like, how did you? Wow, that's impressive, Rocky.
I know where you are. Watch out.
That's fair.
Crystal did mention it's hard when you're trying to share your passion and the Wi-Fi kicks off. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mark opens up a shared photo album with me so that I can work on editing. And he's like, I opened it. All of the stuff is in there. And I'm like, I don't see it. You might have dropped it, but I'm not getting access.
It's sprinkling. It's sprinkling.
Oh,
I love it. Sorry.
that's wonderful. Tom wants to know if there has been a small buffet late at night, like on the Venezia.
There has been, yes, there has been. We've not made it. Oh no, I take that back. We did make it. We got what did Paul get? Paul got like mashed potatoes one night. They had something
Of
really
course.
unique one night. But they have at Pig and Anchor, they have a small little midnight buffet or snack buffet. Chicken wings, your standard staples that are on those buffets. I'll check it out tonight, Tom. I'll check it out tonight and take some pictures.
Awesome. Chris wanted to know if the entertainment is better than Royal.
It depends, right? I always say it depends on what you're into. I think there's more than there was on Royal, personally. There's more. Someone's leaving. Someone
I
is
heard
sailing
that.
away.
Is that the
Oh
Valor?
gosh. It could be the Valor. It could be the Paradise. It could be the Celebrity Apex. My crush on the Celebrity Apex is here. My crush on the Celebrity Apex is here. It just depends on what you're looking for. There's a ton more, I think, live entertainment options in terms of bands and soloists and violinists. I was trying to think about and shows. I think there's just a bunch more options. I know that, Rocky, when we sailed Harmony, they had Greece every single
Yep.
night, and you could go to Greece every single night if you wanted to. But they also had the diving, the swimmers, and they had the ice skaters. Like there's plenty of entertainment, y'all, on Royal Caribbean. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just think there's probably more options between the shows, the live entertainment, Family Feud. You've got Family Feud Live. You've got the other things on
Deal or
here.
No
I just think
Deal?
there might be Deal or No Deal. I think you just have a little bit more entertainment. So it's really just all into what you're into. We loved going to see Greece on the main stage on Harmony of the Seas. But I think there's more here.
Thank you for that honest opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
ATW Travel said the ropes course looks really wild, especially the part that you showed in your short about that zip line. Whoa.
I'm literally going to do that after this live. I'm literally going to go up
Yes.
there once I find Paul. I've got to put on shoes because you have to put
Yes.
shoes on. But I'm going to put on shoes and I'm going to go do closed-toed shoes and do the zip line or the zip.
The ropes
whatever.
course. Yeah, the thingy where
There
you
is
pull
a zip.
across.
There is a zip. There is a zip where you go out and you. Yeah, it just looks awesome.
Are you going to have Paul record that for us?
Should I?
I mean, I'd love to see it.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Shelly gave us 2 thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Cruising with
And
Keith.
Go ahead.
What?
I was just going to say, and a shout out. Oh my gosh, I've seen, now that I can see the screen, I can see a couple of super thanks that have come through on this live. Thank you so much for those of you who have put through super thanks on this. That means, I mean, honestly, it means a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, Cruising with Keith.
Yeah, so it's all good. Oh, excuse me. Have there been any canine dogs on the ship? Apparently they're on the Venezia.
I don't think I saw any canines on the ship. Were there any on Embark? I don't think so. I have seen dogs on the ship. I have seen dogs. I've also found the litter boxes on board. So that is new. We've been on this class of ship many times, and I got to see a space for the first time ever this week where the litter boxes are. So that was kind of cool. But yes, there are therapy dogs. But I've not seen any of the security or police canines.
And by the way, those are litter boxes for dogs, not for stray cats found on a cruise ship.
True. Very true.
I don't know if you've all been following that story on a Royal Caribbean ship where a cat was discovered.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Love it. Let's see here. Is it true that Carnival stopped the lobster on Elegant Night?
You know, we are going to stick around. Thiscruiseup.com. We're going to post every single menu from this week. So we've got an Elegant Night coming up tonight. I think it might be.
It better be tonight because you got to pack tomorrow.
I can't tell you yet, but don't worry. I've been taking screenshots of every single option on every single menu, and Rocky's posting those. I think you already have. Do you have it started already, Rocky?
It's just in the works. I haven't published it. I was going to put it all live once all of them are downloaded.
So you will have access to every single appetizer, entree, dessert, every single menu from the main dining room this entire sailing. You're going to have access to that.
Very cool.
Thank you, Rocky.
Yeah. Madison Thomas said that she wishes she was on a cruise right now. She's been dealing with some health issues. So sorry to hear that. I hope you're going to be okay. And when she's on a cruise, she is relaxed. Same.
I slept in today till about 9:30, I think.
You did.
That's what time I woke up today.
Yeah,
went to bed at about 11:30. Yeah, it was great.
Let's see here. ATW Travels also shares the sympathy for Madison. Being on a cruise is the best medicine for all of us. Totally true.
That's amazing. Agreed.
Free Spirit Travel said, yes, first time I'm going to do the ropes course, but on a ship.
Highly
Celebrate
recommend.
that.
Well, I highly recommend, but remember, just keep in mind,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see my scar. This is from
Venezia.
Thank you, Carnival Venezia ropes course. It was such a windy day. It probably shouldn't have been open. It's fine. It is what it is.
Yep.
But both Jason and I fell on that ropes course, and we both got a little injured. So go on a calm, peaceful day.
Yeah. And then Cruising with Keith said that they have never seen a dog use a litter box. Me either.
You did say, Rocky, that they were for dogs, not cats.
I did. That's true.
I mean, but they have to go somewhere on a cruise ship. They do have to go somewhere on a cruise ship. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
The mini golf course?
Rocky, anywhere here on deck 8 or anything that you want me to show off? I am gonna have to go here soon. I'm sorry, y'all. We are sailing away from Cozumel. Should I show you Cozumel?
That would be awesome.
Would you want to see Cozumel behind me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you able to gather your items?
Yeah. Make yourself full. That you do a little dance.
Look at that.
Them.
You like shift a little bit, and all of a sudden you get spotty service.
Uh-oh. Do a little dance for them.
Do a little dance. Oh, a little line dancing for y'all. Here, I'll pull Mark off the screen. Yeah, so you can see there is a lot of really cool details still coming out about the Carnival Jubilee. Definitely some really exciting things. Mark has been having an absolute blast with all of these different discoveries and food. I mean, he said he wasn't going to eat a lot for this cruise, but he still ended up going not hungry once. I can see him in the bottom corner right now. He's kind of giving me some dirty looks. Maybe I'll put him back up on the screen so that he can...
I am back. Hello. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thank you. Oh my God, I love cruising. People are the best kind of people. I really do believe that. Cruisers are the best people. Look at, here is the infinity pool on deck 8. Oh.
Beautiful.
It is such a gorgeous space. This is the first time, literally all week, that I've seen kids in there. I think it might be because we're in Cozumel and there's a ton of space in there. It's one of my favorite spots. One of my favorite pools is deck 8 aft because you've got that beautiful infinity view over the ocean and there's a ton of space. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Look at who it is. Rocky,
Crystal Sparkle.
Crystal Sparkle.
Today. He's so happy he finally got on.
Hello. Oh my God, I love this. We've been having such a blast. I'm just going to show off Cozumel here for a minute. I have been sitting in the same spot with my legs crossed.
Did you go off the ship today?
I did, yes. We got off the ship and it was beautiful out there. Look at what Crystal Sparkle brought us. A
little grape bubbly.
Since Paul didn't get me anything to drink today. It's warm. It's definitely warm. Rocky, have I missed anything? Oh, God.
I don't think so. I think you've answered everyone's questions pretty well. ATW Travels said, thanks again for so much great content. They can't wait for their cruise on this beauty on February 10th. Safe travels to everyone and wish everyone a happy and wonderful new year.
Here are the hot tubs.
So ATW Travels will be actually on the celebration on February 11th. So we'll kind of be side by siding there. But I believe the Jubilee will still be doing Western Caribbean. We'll be doing an Eastern Caribbean itinerary. So we won't get to see you. I'm so bummed.
Beautiful. Beautiful down there. We're just talking about Cloud 9 and what a beautiful space that is. I'm going to try to get the... Oh, Paradise is who left, Rocky. Can you hear me?
Paradise left?
Paradise is who left. Apex is
She's got some loud horns.
Apex. I love your magic carpet, Apex.
Yes.
Rocky, do you remember the magic carpet, Rocky?
I do.
Okay, I'm going to turn you around here momentarily, I promise.
Okay.
And then
Free Spirit Travel has asked for you to film the ropes course, and she wants you to stay safe.
Film the ropes course. Okay, I will have to film the ropes course for you.
So Paul is on assignment for that.
Okay, I'm going to turn you around so you can see beautiful Cozumel. Oh, there's the magic carpet over on Celebrity Apex. You can kind of make it out. We're still here with Valor, and Paradise has just left us.
Oh, we need to get on Paradise.
We definitely need to get on Paradise. Oh, okay, Rocky, we are about to sail away. So any final questions before I say thank you to everyone from on board Carnival Jubilee?
It looks like our last questions have come through, and we've asked them all. Free Spirit Travel said yay and thank you with some hearts and ships, and just have a great time. You have another full sea day ahead of you, so enjoy it, soak it up, take in all of those views and lots of pictures and videos for us.
Sure thing. We're doing the staircase at 10:30 apparently on board, Rocky. We're going to get pictures taken tonight.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
okay. We'll put on your formal wear.
I'm going to put on my formal wear. I'm going to look smoking tonight.
That's fantastic.
I'll post some pictures on Twitter and Insta as well.
Okay, that sounds great. We look forward to it. So as I mentioned, we are going to post the videos from Beach Buns. Mark did try all the rest of those hot dogs and brats and sausages. So we'll post those videos tomorrow. He has needed to be rolled away from that location several times because of overeating. But it sounds like he's having a great time. We still have way more content coming your way. So thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing to our channel. Let me pull up that final count right now. There we go. We are officially 60 away from 3,000.
Oh my gosh, 60 away from 3,000. Thank you, everyone. Tell your friend, family. Again, cousin Eddie absolutely needs to subscribe to our channel.
Second cousin Eddie, right?
Second cousin Eddie, through marriage. Seriously, love you all. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to Jubilee. It has been an absolute blast. Chris, thank you again. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Crystal Sparkle.
It's been so amazing to meet so many awesome people. And Rocky, I'm going to sign off because we're about to sail away.
That sounds great.
You can stay on.
I'm going to go ahead and send it over to our end credits. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It has been a pleasure sharing this with you. Julie Malthrop said that they're looking forward to our review of the Firenze, as they will be going on that in January of 2025. That's awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks, Rocky.